He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Wisconsin's offense will get the first possession of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of footballing. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What a great way to start this game. And one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
The give to the single back. Oh, better look out. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Smith wants to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free and fourth down is coming up. The Badgers decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Nittany Lions offense will take the field for the first time. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Catch in the middle, it's Saunders. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Ivy. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give on the inside. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. It is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Looking for room. It's Hansen. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Smashes ahead. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Smith dropping to pass. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Fires to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it.
I think we're going to see more and more of this in college football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side of the field, you automatically punt, but I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and keep the drive alive.
Got his man downfield, and he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. On the ground, it's Hayes. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down. The Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Headed outside for the line. It's Hayes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They had to kick a field goal on their first drive. They really need to punch it in the end zone on this one on 3rd and goal. Barges ahead. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
He just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. grab behind the line. It's Hansen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think the offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and then hopefully move the football.
And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Catch in the middle. It's Reynolds. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got his man down the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Smith wants to throw. Bring in the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
What a nice job getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack, making sure he didn't have time to buy some more space, and he almost grabbed him and pulled him into the end zone. He almost got 2 points and a safety.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Defense dropping into soft coverage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got him downfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Hunt is on its way. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking left. Pulls it in. Slips one guy, now he's loose. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Nittany Lions want to move quickly. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Skips away from pressure. On the run, fires downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Give him 6. Touchdown, Penn State!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to test the right side with this one. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Badgers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pocket breaking down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Nose tackles and those 3-4 defense are usually space eaters that just make sure guys don't get to linebackers. This guy said, no, sir. I'm a nose tackle with some pass rush ability. Gets to the quarterback. How about the sack from the big nose tackle?
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Nittany Lions will try to pick it up on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you